Welcome back to a new tutorial. Now in this tutorial we are gonna talk about the variables. Now what are the variables? You know, variables are you can consider variable as a memory location in which we store some value. Just like if we need to store someone's cars number, so we can store it in this variable. Okay, variables are declared by using data types, right? We have already discussed data types in previous lecture, so I'm gonna use integer int data type, and let's suppose I'm gonna take in age variable. I wanna store someone's age. Okay, like that is 20, and now semicolon. So this is the value of variable, and this is the variable. Okay, and this is the data type of the variable. What is the data type of the variable? It's integer. So by this whole syntax we can declare and initialize a variable. Okay, now if I want to change this to 30, so you can easily access this variable age is equal to 30. Okay, first of all delete this line and print this. Okay, system system dot out dot println. Okay, so this is a very now semicolon. So this is a very big line, right? So we have a short way to write this. So write SOUT and press tab, and it will generate this code for you. Okay, so now let's print age. So if I print age here and run this code, you can see 20 here. Okay, that is fine, beautiful. Now let's say we want to change this to 30. So age is equal to 30, and we run this program. Oops, we see an error. What type of error? Java semicolon expected, right? So here it will tell you about the error that is in your program. So semicolon, I forgot semicolon here, it is must. Okay, so let's put it, and now run the program again. So program completed successfully, and now we see 30 on the terminal, right? So let's say how this program executes or how it works. First of all, it checks this line and assign the 20 to the age variable, right? And after that it checks second line, and it rewrites the value of the age from 20 to 30, and then it prints the age here, okay, in the terminal, right? Now what about if you want to declare multiple variables? So you can have this line, this syntax as well: integer cars number, or integer ID number is equal to something, and this can be also something, right? So you can declare these variables here in this line, or you can choose this way, put a colon here, and now cars number is equal to, right, and then again, and age not, there was id is equal to 1. So you can also have this syntax, right? So this syntax, in this way you can declare multiple variables on a single line. Okay, so now what about if you want print these variables on the terminal, right? The value of these variables on the terminal. Similarly, you can use the syntax SOUT tab and then cars number. Okay, so this is, I think this will be a long, okay, you can have a better way. Instead of writing this piece of code again and again, you can choose this way. Okay, so put a plus sign here. This is concatenation, this is called as concatenation in this syntax, and it is used to merge two lines or variables together, right? So now I can use car number here in the drop down list. You can see this car variable, this is v, it means this is variable, so you can click it from here and this will be written, right? And now you can concatenate the id. Now for concatenation, maybe it will plus these all numbers, right? Let's see. Oops, we get this number. It means that it is not worked as concatenation, but it is added all these numbers. Okay, to solve this issue, let's add another concatenation sign and a string here, right? Empty string. And also another concatenation sign and empty string. Now it won't add these. Here you go, you see all these numbers, right? Okay, now let's delete this line. You can also copy one variable's you can also copy one variable's value to the other variable. Let's say this is age is equal to 20 and int her age is equal to age, right? So now here you are copying this variable's value to this variable, right? So now if I print SOUT her age, so I'm gonna see 20 in the terminal, right? So here you can see shift F10, that is short way, that is commands, that these are the commands to run this program. So let's shift F10 and there you go, you see 20 on the terminal, right? Now if I change the age is equal to 30, right? So semicolon. Now it will be t age. If I print age here, then what do you think the answer will be? So okay, here will be the 30, but what do you think the answer of her age will be? The value of her age, what will be printed on the terminal, right? So give a comment and write your answer there, and now see what happens. So run this program. Here you go, 20, 30. Okay, so we have changed the value of variable age, but still we see her age value 20. What is happening here? Because first it checks the first line, right? Here the value of age variable is 20, right? So it assigns 20 to age. Now it checks the second line, line 7, right? And on line 7 it assigns the age, her age, it assigns the value of age variable, which means 20, to her age, right? So now the value of her age is 20. Now if you change the variable, if you change the value of age, it is not gonna affect the value of her age variable, because her age variable is already assigned 20 and now its value is 20. And if you change the age variable down, then it won't affect the her age variable. Only because of that we see 20 on the terminal as the value of her age, right? Okay, now one thing you need to notice, that the naming convention I've used is the camel case notation. Okay, camel case notation, in this notation we have the first word of every word is in lowercase. Okay, first word of every variable is in lowercase, and if they are considered in two words, just like her age, right, then the first word of her is in lowercase and second word of a is in uppercase. So in camel case notation we use, first word of every word in uppercase except the first word itself. Okay, in the camel case notation we use first letter of every word in capital except the first word. Okay, so remember this line. Okay, this is all for today, and hope you like the lesson. If you like it, then share it with your friends also, and I'm gonna see you on the next tutorial. Thank you.